Hey everybody, welcome to Hat Chat, otherwise known as Two Guys,
One Cat.
Today we're going to talk about something kind of simple and wholesome and stuff. I thought everybody might want to kind of chime in and give their opinion. It's real simple. What is your favorite, all-time favorite hat in the entire world? You can answer this either two ways. This could be either your best hat that you've ever owned in your entire life, your favorite hat, the most sentimental, doesn't matter, or it can be your dream hat that you wish you had. All right? So either way. You want to go first?
Yeah, I guess I'll go first. I've been talking a little bit about this hat and I've been meaning to bring it in. I'm going for sentimental. This is a Stetson I bought it in Seattle. I don't know, it's their 150th anniversary hat.
Right. 150 make lots of cool stuff there.
Yeah, 2-inch brim. I'll show it here. It's got a blue binding, and they made this band with it.
Show them that binding.
Yeah, show the binding. Really, like, it's a blue binding, and they got the blue band to match to go with it.
Check out the lining on that.
And then on the lining, it's just a totally different Stetson lining. I didn't know anything about Stetson at the time. It was kind of my first. This has been my first Stetson, really. And it's sentimental for a number of reasons. Number one, I was going through a lot of health issues, and I was learning kind of how to walk again. And it was a few years after I started wearing Biltmore pork pies, because I started with pork pies. And I kind of wanted to change, because I felt like it was a new beginning and a new start over for me. And so I bought it, just kind of like, oh, why not? Kind of old time to say, go to my old hat shop. It was Bernie Oots on 3rd and Union back in the day. Shout out to those guys. Yeah, and so like I was really listening to Elvis Costello at the time. So like, you know, he loves his teardrop. He wears a lot of teardrops. And just kind of getting back on my feet, and I think like I saw Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea at the Paramount Theater the night before. I was learning how to be social all over, so it isn't necessarily my most durable, you know, quote unquote dream hat, but I've gotten rid of a lot of hats, and I'm always going to keep this just to remind myself of how far I've come.
It's amazing. I recognize the model from Townsend. It was from quite a few years ago, from the 150th anniversary year. It's called the Tehachapi Loop. It's a pretty rare hat. It came out that one year for their anniversary year and had that double binding on it. Notice there's two colors to the binding. And he's probably got one of the more interesting colors with the royal blue and stuff. But we had a few of these at JJ. We had, you know, a dozen or two in each color. This was the color I remember the most, in the Tehachapi Loop. And it's not the Tallahassee Loop, Tehachapi Loop, but everybody mispronounces it. But it's a really cool hat. It looks a lot like a Stetson Inwood, Stetson Asher, but it's not. It's not a 1 3/8 inch brim, excuse me, or a 1 3/4 inch brim like a Asher. It's a 2-inch brim. But it's got the same teardrop, the same bound edge, just like a Stetson Inwood. And it's a gorgeous hat. It's really cool that Townsend got that, and I actually really enjoyed listening to his story. He's an awesome hatter. He knows exactly what he's doing, despite the fact that he's only doing it for, you know, less than 5 years. He's a natural, and guy has got the same skills as me, and some skills even better. I think he's an excellent salesman and fantastic with people. Probably a little nicer guy than me too. So yeah, let's hear it for Townsend. You guys know what my favorite hat is. Townsend's actually with a customer right now, so I figured I would just take over. This is my favorite hat. This is a hat we used to sell at JJ's, boy, 10 years ago. Maybe longer, 15. It's called the Classico Plus. It's a Borsalino that it was only made for us with a bound edge. We have them done in wild colors like this. We had it in red, Kelly green, like this. We had a royal blue. It was like a nice teal sky blue color. And a dark purple. And those are just long gone. I have a few customers who have some, but this is my favorite hat. It's a 2 3/8 inch brim. It's extremely light and soft. Crushable, rollable. It's a 2 3/8 inch brim, center crease. I have two of these, two of them that are identical. I used to have a third one in blue, which I gave away. But anyway, guys, I'm really interested in hearing what is your favorite hat, your favorite all-time hat in the world. Whether you own it now or you lost it, maybe it disappeared, you know, one night after hanging out and drinking, or you had it when you were a kid or something. Maybe it was your dad's hat. What is your favorite hat in the world? It could just be your favorite knockaround hat, your favorite sentimental hat. It could be your ultimate hat that you'd like to buy, like, you know, a 1000X Western or something. What's your favorite? I'm going to say that these are my favorite, these Classical Pluses, simply because they're so lightweight and soft, and I'm all about dressing comfortable. Everything I wear is cotton, lightweight, soft, thin, and same thing with my hats. It's all about comfort, lightweight for me, simple lines, simple elegance. I like the, you know, just the simple center crease. It's a little off on the left there, gotta fix that. But yeah, the simplicity, I think when a hat is well designed and it has a good crown and a good brim, that's all you need, is just a nice center crease, and bam, you don't need to change it or do anything to it. I like the less is more thing. But I'm really curious to hear, what is your favorite hat of all time? Your number one. And if you don't have a number one, what is your ultimate dream hat that you'd like to get? Please chime in. I'd like to see lots of comments. Let's see 100 comments there. I really want to hear every single one of you guys. What is your favorite hat in the world?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.